Have you ever stared at a photo of yourself and felt something strange? More than just disliking the way you look, it's a discomfort that reaches beyond skin deep. It's like the picture doesn't capture the real you. Not just your face, but your essence. You're there, but somehow you're not really there. What if there's a deeper, spiritual reason behind why some photos just don't feel like you? Imagine this. Every photo you've ever hated carries a sacred message, a secret whisper from your spirit that the lens of the world simply cannot translate. Because it's not vanity that's at stake here. It's identity. It's about why the... But before we begin, I need you to do something. If you've ever felt invisible in your own life, like you were somehow fading while others shined, then this message was not sent by chance. It's a calling. So right now, like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment 1111 below. Because 1111 is the divine code of awakening, the universe's quiet way of saying, you're... Now take a deep breath. What you're about to hear might shift something inside you forever. Look closely, not at the reflection in the mirror, not the one on your phone screen, but the reflection behind your eyes. Who are you, really? Here's a truth nobody tells you. You might not look like yourself in photos because the person in that frame isn't you. It's a mask, an image built from fears, judgments, and stories you never asked to carry. When your soul, the purest and most radiant part of you, is out of sync with the face you show the world, the camera doesn't lie. It captures the tension, the disconnect. Maybe you've been performing, wearing roles, fitting molds, living up to expectations that were never meant for you. So every time someone snaps a picture, you shrink. Not because you aren't beautiful, but because beauty fades when truth is hidden. You weren't born to be a replica. You were born to be a revelation. So ask yourself, who is the version of me I've been showing the world? And why have I been hiding the rest? Until those two selves, the seen and the sacred, meet, your reflection will always feel like a stranger. The camera will keep showing you someone you don't recognize. But what if the reason you never look right in photos is because Hold on to that thought, because what comes next will stir the air around your spirit. Have you noticed how some people seem to glow in the simplest photo? It's not makeup or filters, it's their energy. Energy, whether visible or not, is always speaking. The truth is, many of us carry energy that isn't ours. Pain we never healed, words we never deserved, people who drained us but stayed close. Those things don't just disappear, they cling. They wrap around your aura like smoke, clouding your essence. That's why you look at a picture and think, I look tired. But it's not just tiredness, it's spiritual exhaustion. A soul weighed down by burdens you were never meant to carry. Toxic relationships, unforgiven wounds. These don't just hurt your heart, they warp your image. When your spirit is suffocating under darkness, sometimes you've been in survival mode for so long, you've forgotten what freedom even feels like. Here's what nobody tells you. Your light is still there. Buried, yes, but never broken. Maybe it's not your appearance that needs fixing. Maybe it's your energy, crying out for a reset. The moment you begin cleansing your spirit is the moment that... If you think that's powerful, wait until you hear what's been trying to stop you from shining altogether. It's not just energy, it's something darker, and it's watching. There's something you need to hear, even if it makes your heart race. Not every discomfort is random. Not every distorted photo is accidental. Sometimes the shadows you see in your image aren't caused by lighting. They're the marks of a spiritual battle already underway. Because when your light is rare, when your presence disrupts darkness, you become a target. Not everyone is meant to be seen clearly. Some people carry a glow that threatens the unseen, a radiance that shifts atmospheres, a presence that awakens others. That kind of energy does not go unnoticed in the spirit realm. There are forces, silent, subtle, strategic, that work to distort you, blur your image, and make you question your beauty, your identity, your worth. If they can convince you to hide, they never have to face the power you carry. Think about it. Why do you look off only in photos where you are stepping into confidence? Why are the pictures you hate the most often from moments when you were finally starting to feel free? Because the enemy doesn't attack the ordinary, it attacks the chosen. If your light seems dimmed physically, maybe it's because your spirit is burning too bright spiritually. But here's the twist. What darkness fears most is exposure. Once you know you're being targeted, you stop blaming yourself and start fighting back. So, don't be discouraged by that strange off feeling you get from photos. Be alert, be armored. The battle isn't about your face, it's about your purpose. What comes next will help you see yourself the way heaven always has. Clear? Let me ask you something most people never stop to consider. What if the camera isn't lying, but you are? Not maliciously, not intentionally, but quietly, with every thought you've believed about yourself that didn't come from God. We say, I look tired. God says, you're carrying too much. We say, I look broken. God says, you're here. We say, I'm not enough. God says, you are enough. The mirror you use every day isn't warped by glass. It's warped by years of criticism, comparison, and silent self-rejection. You've been taught to find flaws before favor, to shrink your light before anyone can accuse you of shining too bright. So when you see a photo, you don't really see yourself, or you see your shame. You see every moment you felt invisible. You see every lie you quietly believed. But God sees glory. He sees the warrior who survived what should have ended them. He sees the light hell couldn't extinguish. He sees the masterpiece still in progress and looks every brushstroke. Maybe the problem isn't how the world captures you, but how you've been conditioned to filter yourself. Because when your internal dialogue is poisoned, even your reflection becomes distorted. But the exact moment, you start seeing yourself through the eyes of the one who made you, something shifts. Not just in your mind, but in your posture, your presence, your glow. Suddenly, photos begin to change. Not because your face is different, but because your faith is louder than your fear. Hold tight, because what I'm about to say will explain why. Your light hasn't fully revealed itself yet, and what if the reason you don't shine in photos is because you were never meant to? Not yet. We live in a world obsessed with visibility. If you're not seen, you're ignored. If you're not praised, you're forgotten. But God doesn't follow that timeline. Rush to reveal what's still being refined. Some of the most powerful souls walk unnoticed, not because they lack beauty, brilliance, or strength, but because heaven is protecting their unveiling. When God hides you, it's not rejection, it's preparation. It's sacred obscurity. Like a seed buried deep in soil, you may not look like much now, but roots are forming. Depth is growing. Strength is being built in silence. While the world scrolls past your image, God is crafting something inside you no lens can capture. Maybe that photo didn't flatter you because it was never meant to define you. Maybe your glow didn't appear because it's being saved for a moment that will change everything. You are not behind, you are becoming. And trust this, when God is ready to reveal you, no filter, no camera, no angle will contain your radiance. So the next time a photo disappoints you, whisper this to your soul. I'm not meant to be seen right now. I'm meant to be prepared. The moment that preparation ends, the world will finally see what heaven has always known. Stay with me, because in the final moments of this message, I'm going to speak a truth over you, a truth that will unlock what's been waiting in the shadows of your spirit. Let this sink in. Everything you've heard so far has been preparing you for this. You were never meant to fit inside a frame. Looking good in photos is surface level, but you were created to pierce darkness, to shift atmospheres, to carry a presence cameras can't contain and filters can't define. You don't just appear, you reveal. Heaven didn't place light inside you to be cropped, edited, or judged by earthly standards. No, it was placed there to ignite the world. So the next time you see a picture and feel that ache of disappointment, remember, that image does not hold your identity. It never did. Your beauty is divine. Your worth is eternal. Your glow is sacred. And maybe, just maybe, God has been waiting for you to see it. Because once you do, He'll stop dimming your light for spaces never built to hold it. Hear me clearly. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are being unveiled. When that moment comes, every eye will see what heaven already knows. You are radiant. You are chosen. You are unstoppable. Comment below. I am heaven's masterpiece. Let it be your declaration. Let it be your awakening. And if this message lit something in your heart, don't keep it to yourself. There's someone else out there, hiding in plain sight. Shine right, be seen, because your time is now.